Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dying time is here once again, and we are at the Porta Potty. That is the home field of the Beast Friends, and they are against the Saddle Slither. And here we have the Beast Friends, which is coached by the Husker fan, which makes sense. They kind of look a little bit like Huskers. And in the background, there's wanted signs there, it looks like. That's kind of interesting. I don't know what else they're supposed... Yeah, they are wanted signs. It actually says wanted on them. That's interesting. I never noticed that before. Well, the Beast Friends fans are really cheering up for them, and we have their challengers, Seattle Slither, coached by Junior 4888. They have had a lot of bad luck throughout this season and last, not only in terms of the gameplay, but in terms of the dice rolls. It's just been really difficult. So let's see if they can turn this around. Here we go into the game. Here we go with the coin toss. Gonna find out who gets the ball first. You can never tell with all this. Alright. Looks like Seattle Slither will be kicking off, and they... Oh, looks like they have kind of two humps there as their line, and they... they both had their setup pre-programmed, so it was very quick. Alright then. Brilliant coaching. Beast Friends gets an extra team reroll. Let's have... Oh, the Seattle Slither luck is once again so bad. Beast Friends once again getting their team reroll. But this game has just begun. The Beast Friends are going to go try to get that ball. They're getting themselves around it for the better pickup. Building up their line. They really have mainly a strong line there. And, alright, who is this? Gishnagar has the ball. Oops. Let's see what's... Oh, okay, so we have right in the middle. Oh, Frenzy. Right down the center there. Oh, and they both go down. It has already switched over to the Lizardmen. Let's see what they can do. You'll hear some sipping once again. This is my vodka and Mountain Dew, and I am having my lunch of a microwave dinner. Yes, they feed us well in this stadium. And a smash! One of the Beastmen goes down. I'm sure the Seattle Slither are wanting a lot more of those. So they're making a strong showing on their right, and one of their skinks is sliding through. He's going to go rushing after that ball. They don't have a very strong left at this moment, but it looks like Seattle Slithers are really going to go after them on that, well, our left, their right, of course. Oh, they're going completely around. Oh, no, then, okay, they're going to have one skink lining up behind a couple of their strong ones. Oh, and then the big one is boneheaded, so he isn't going to do anything. But the one right by him, going to do a little bit. Oh, he's smacked. Oh, Dow Stanglemark is KO'd. Was that the same player getting a second hit? I guess I missed that, because the boneheaded... or was that a reroll to get the boneheaded to... No? He must have gotten 2 hits there. Okay, I guess I didn't realize that. I'm going to have to do an episode where I look through each of the teams and just see, what their specialties are and everything. And now, the Chaos are making their move. The Beastman is going along the right side, avoiding those skinks. And he's going to put his box around him, or at least put it on his right side. Oh, no, he's going to go after that skink. He is not going to... Well, maybe along the way. Yeah, he's going to knock that skink down. Tots is injured. Oh, Zots. Alright, well, they've lost one skink, which is bound to happen when you have a Beastman with horns going up against the skink. Okay, and then he guards on that side. And he gets Wild Animal as well, so the big beasts are not wanting to do anything. Oh, and he got another 2-block again. So the Beastmen are getting in good position, but they're getting that both sides going down. They're getting turnovers from both of them being knocked down. They need some blocking on that side. Oh, and then Lizardmen are breaking through. And he's broken around that side. But of course, the skink is not going to do anything on its own. So they're going to have to break through on their right side, our left. And although it looks like he's going to try to go and, yeah, position himself to block back over there on the left, realizing he went a little far on that right side. Maybe committed a bit much. And their Croxiqua, their large creature, the Croxagore. I hate it when they name themselves after their races. Okay, here comes the stunty skinks. Coming around the sides, coming around behind. Oh, and even though he's stunty, he gets tripped. Is they going to use reroll? They are not going to use it at this time. Probably a better use, yeah, there will be a better use of it later on. Alright, these friends are now pushing up the center. That's something a good Husker is going to do. Alright, using his horns. Yeah, the Beastmen always want to use their blitz because they have, that is where they are strong. With their horns, they're able to blitz really well. Oh, and once again, a double pushdown. Of course, the Lizardmen have the worst luck of it because their large one has been injured. I think it's every single turn now the Beastmen have had a turnover because of a double block, double falling down, although that the Lizardmen are having the worst end of it, as they oftentimes are. I tell you gotta feel bad for these Lizardmen. They're doing everything basically right. I don't see them making that many mistakes. Oh, there's one where they just got hit as they went by. Oh, and he used a reroll, and it's only 33%, but he still makes it. That was important to him to get there. It was his blitz, so this one's going to be important. It only knocked him back, but it is going to be important for them to get into that center there. Oh, and that was the ball carrier he's going after. That really was important. And he's knocking him through. Yeah, this is what you do as a Lizardman. You use your strong pieces to really break through, and your skinks to zip around the sides. Oh, and there is another double knockover. That has been plaguing this entire game. So yeah, they've been doing really well, and looks like they are in there close to the ball carrier. So it'll be a question now, can they bring this in and get that ball from them and go in for a touchdown? No. Knocking the body out of the way. Oh! And there goes there goes the Beastmen, the one of the Beastmen. This time not getting a double block, but instead getting himself knocked over. The Seattle Slithers now have a chance to really come back at this. They knock back. They knock down one of the Beastmen. Freeing it up, he is now at the player. He's going to knock into one more. He's coming real close to him. Man, they are knocking them all around. And here they go after the ball carrier. Oh, it's just a knockback. He did not knock him unconscious. He had a couple chances of that. That's a real pity. But now you have the skinks there. Might be able to get in. Oh, the skink actually went forward. He should have gotten into place to help knock this one down. He should have gotten into place. Actually, that was a mistake there. You should have seen the skinks get into place. And oh, wait a minute. Yeah, and this one, go after the player. They instead just got into place. Well, maybe he didn't want to take that chance. I know that oftentimes when skinks try to go in and do something, even when they're in numbers, they don't oftentimes accomplish what they need to accomplish. He did block them in, but the Lizardman did give the Beast Friends a chance to do something. Oh, and it is trying to pass it, and it is stumbling out of his hands, and he got it with the reroll. Oh, and now he's going to run. Oh, all the Lizardmen were committed in there. They had them blocked in, and now the Beast Friends are running down the left side of the field, and the only one in range is going to get knocked over. This may be a touchdown here in a minute. Oh, let's see what's going on over here. They're going to knock some of these guys around. Oh, and it's a double knockdown again. So now the Lizardmen need to get down there. He's going to have to do something with those skinks. You know, unfortunately, that non-use of their skinks there is probably going to cost the Lizardmen. That was a real mistake. Oh, and here another one tries to go, and they have used their rerolls. They're going to have to stop that Beastman with just a couple skinks in the way. It is doubtful they're going to be able to do much with this. And here, the Beastman just runs right around them. The Chaos Marauders are on the way to the touchdown. And he's going to knock that skink over. He's not going to do a lot to that skink, but he is going to knock him one more space away. And here comes the Minotaur. He's just going to try to knock as many of them over on this side of the field as possible to keep them from able to do anything to that. Now they're going to try to block those skinks. Good luck with that. Now the Beastmen are creating a blocking area where all of the Lizardmen are in there. All the Lizardmen are in that little pocket area, so it's going to be hard for them to get down the field. Oh, and it is still the Beastmen's turn. There we go. Well, let's see what they're going to be able to do. This is going to be quite difficult. You know, at a certain point, I think these Lizardmen just get frustrated and just start killing anybody that they see. So they may just start taking revenge on those Beastmen. They are not their beast friends. And it is another double knockdown, something very familiar in this particular game. And they did it without, and their turn ends without them doing much damage to the Chaos team. And the Chaos goes in for a touchdown. Beast Friends for the touchdown! It is now 1-0 on the Beastmen side. Oh. Yeah, down, brother. And now the ladies that are not going to be attracted either to Beastmen or to Lizardmen. So why are they on the field? All right. Dead and injured. All right. So this is bad for the Lizardmen. I mean, they're about to get the ball, but I just went through puberty. But the Beast Friends got their player back, and the Lizardmen got nothing back. Alright, Beast Friends are getting themselves once again lined up right along the line there. Lizardmen as well, leaving only a couple in the back while having their strong ones in the front. I'm not sure if they're going to try to even make a touchdown. Yeah, there's no reason for them even to try to make a touchdown. Oh, it looks like two turns for them. One turn for the opponents, but they don't have a chance of actually making this touchdown. It's probably best for for both of them just to injure the other team as much as possible, so they don't come in the next during the next half. Oh my God! And there again, I mean, it's not like they could do anything this half, but that is just adding insult to injury for the Seattle Slithers. Once again, the bad luck, they can't even pick the ball up. And it looked like Beast Friends are just like, get this over with. They just gave the turn right back to them. And Beast Friends on their last turn is just going to injure as many players as possible. Try to get them out of this second half. Ricky Shitch, so he did injure one of the players. Missed the next game, so he did do something there. So that will mean that he'll be out of the next half as well. So yeah, get a little bit of exercise there. Do a little pushing around. Set yourself up for the next half and for the next game. Oh, where's this one? Alright. Probably should have brought their skink up there, but... Oh, he may not know that this is the last turn. Looks like he was actually trying to accomplish something there. Alright, and there we go. On to the half. So you gotta wonder what the Seattle Slither coach is telling his Lizardmen back there in the locker room there. Is it gonna be a rousing speech that we can still do it, or is it gonna be like, alright boys, there's no way for us to win this, so when it comes to the kickoff, pull down their pants. Let's look at this setup here. Beast Friends are kind of doing a lopsided setup to the left there, with kind of that kind of projects that they're going to kick off to the left. And Seattle Slither is going to set themselves up on their left, so it's going to be kind of a crosswise thing, with the Beastmen going in this way and Seattle Slithers going this way. The Seattle Slithers are just hoping that they will have something on their left. However, it could be that it gets kicked off to the left and then they throw it to the right. Beast Friends gets an extra reroll. Once again, luck goes towards the Beast Friends. Goes right in the center, so Seattle Slithers might actually have a chance with this. If they can get themselves going towards the left there. Right down the line. Knock the wall out of the way first. He knows that he may not be able to pick up the ball. And that was an opening there in the center. They got the left in the center. Skink's going to try to pick it up, and they got it. And now, oh, he stopped right where the ball was. He probably should have continued over and gotten behind all of his guys, because now he is wide open to the opponents coming in. He probably realized that, put the other skink there. But there's another one going out for the pass. All right, now he's putting a box around him. But he probably had movement and should have used it to move over here, further over to the left. But now the Beast Friends have it. There's a big open gap right there in the center, and the Minotaur sees it. He is going to go in after those skinks. He's going to get in there at them. He knows he can get one space to them and not have to worry about it. There comes the horns right into a skink. That is going to be a dead skink right there. Oh, yeah, he is KO'd. Beastmen against skink. Yeah, those horns are going to win. Or Beastmen specifically charging into a skink. That's bad news for a skink. And now they're forming up to the line. And the big open center there is going to go in and create a wall around that box. And here comes one right in the middle. We'll see how the Lizardmen deal with that. The skinks are stunty, so they will probably be able to dodge out of that, but how far will they go? There he goes. He goes running. He got out of that. Got into the box he should be in. Among all those big guys. Now the big guys are going to knock the Beastmen back. They're going to stay there, which is a good move. Knock him back. Keep the box there. Oh, go over to this side. And on the side that he doesn't really need a knockdown, he gets the knockdown. Knocking him back, retaining the box. And here comes the skink to make it a full box around the... Oh, alright, then one of them gets knocked down. Oh, he is going to re-roll that. I thought he had enough. Oh, and he gets knocked down anyway. He didn't really need, actually, it's just as well. He has a full box around that guy, so he really doesn't need that. Unfortunately, it was a wasted reroll. Now the Minotaur is going to just knock the clock out of his... Oh! Oh, yeah, I only knocked him back twice, so that skink is getting mighty lucky. And here comes this one. Oh, that's why he needed the box, or needed the last skink because this last beastman was able to go in for the ball and knock it right out of his hands and injured the skink. So yeah, the reroll was an appropriate time. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for them, which has been the bad luck of the Lizardmen. You know, I think it's going to become a cliche from now on. The bad luck of the Lizardmen. You have the luck of the Lizardman. That's going to be my saying from now on. I have the luck of a Lizardman. Alright. They're going... Oh, we got to get this ball. We got to do something here. I'm going to knock this guy out of the way. Going to knock this guy out of the way. Oh, yeah, okay, to get the... yeah, I thought he was going the other direction. Oh, Leggy Antler is KO'd. Alright. There goes down Leggy Antler. I think that was one of his star players, is Leggy Antler. Oh, he's going to go around the back? Alright. He's going to do a lot of knocking around before he goes after that ball. I guess he just has no confidence that he can pick up the ball. And with the bad luck he's been having, I understand. Alright, so there he's going to put his blocker into place. Oh, okay, he went for it. And now... Oh, he can't pick up that ball. He's going to re-roll. Oh, he still just cannot hold on to that ball. Even with a 67% chance. This has just been horrible, horrible luck for the Lizardmen. He had an over 50% chance he should be able to get that. And there goes, oh! The Beastmen cannot get by! So, it goes back over to the Lizardmen. Can they actually pick up the ball this time? They're gonna first knock one of these, Beastmen out of the way. Get one of the Beast Friends out of the way. Pignors is stunned. Now which one is that? Slitpick now has the ball. And the Lizardmen are going to knock them out of the way so that they now have a box to put the stunty skink inside of. And there goes one of the blockers. Now he is in place. Unfortunately, they have nothing to block against this one over here, so he's going to be able to come around. But they're still knocking some of them down. Oh, and gets one of the skinks hits. Now here's where their mistake was. Hoa should have completed... Maybe the player does not realize that after he does a blitz, he can continue the movement, and he could have moved him back here to have another block, although this one still could have moved in there. I guess he could have moved to a spot like right in front. But he does tend to move the blitz until it makes its hit and then stops it there, which is causing some troubles here, and it's caused them now to get their ball carrier knocked back. Although he's not down. He is not down yet. The skink still has the ball, with a lot of beastmen all around him. Now I say him, I don't know if they're female lizardmen. I have not checked under the trunk there. But I'm just going to assume they're all guys. Just call me a raging sexist. Hey, there are Amazons in this. I'm not going to call any of them guys. Oh, and here comes the Beastmen pushing through. They're going to clear the way for their skink. Tallowtail is stunned. And now coming for the blitz from behind, going to go at the Minotaur. Oh, with a hole. Going for it and everything. Oh, not the Minotaur, doesn't look like. Looks for this one. He's not going to bother with the Minotaur. Alright, he's cleared mostly a path. Now oh, there's a little more. Oh! And it is a double knockdown. And the skink is right next to the Minotaur. That is bad luck. He probably should have started going with the skink. But then again, where's that skink going to go if he does not have a cleared path? So this is really not good for the skink or the lizardmen in general. Let's look at the size difference here. You little guy, big guy. And here comes in, yeah, they're going to surround him there, just in case that somehow doesn't work. Oh, no, he's going to go in for the blitz, of course, because Chaos, the Beastmen have that advantage. Oh! And he only... Well, there we go. Now the Minotaur goes at him. Oh, but only knocks him back with a dodge. Oh, and now the Frenzy finally takes him down. If it wasn't for the Frenzy, the little skink would have gotten away with it. I was kind of rooting for him, too. Zlipita is stunned. And he's, I think, one of the better Beastmen, one of the better Lizardmen players as well. Well, but then they're going to go ahead and pick that ball up. He has it. Oh, he put a blitz on. Oh, and then, okay, they were trying to clear a path, and he got knocked down. So once again, you've got a skink right next to a Minotaur. This is not trouble. This is not good. Ot 6. Sounds like a bad word, doesn't it? Alright, here comes one of the other Beastmen moving back. They're going in for a blitz. Hits him in the back. Stunned another one, and I think we are all stunned here as well. Gonna move around to surround the little guy. Once again, we have this. So let's switch the view to this size difference. Oh, that is not a fair fight, and it looks like he is knocked down. Oh, he is knocked down. It looked like he was knocked out with his tongue sticking out. The ball is floating there by magic. They're going to knock a few of those down. They really don't... The Beastmen do not even need to score. At this point, they can just knock them down. It cannot feel good to be Lizardmen right now. Oh, and there, they've picked up the ball because somehow the Beastmen can actually you run in and pick up the ball where the Lizardmen have difficulty. There we go. That's why I'm thinking it's always guys, because it's always Lizardmen and Beastmen. Now they're just standing up. They should actually be moving their skinks into position. That is one of the things that I think has been working against the... what the heck? They just sort of stumbled and fell over? I'm not even sure what happened there. And the Beast Friends are able to just walk in and get their second touchdown there. Lifagors gets another touchdown. And the Beastmen cheer in the way they cheer in the touchdown, or in the end zone. And there's your cheerleaders there. The Beastmen continue to be knocked out, but so do the Lizardmen. Alright, so one skink comes back. I won't even ask the question, can the Lizardmen come back for this? This is literally the last turn of this game. This has just been, once again, horrible luck for them. He's going to line up mostly on the right side there. Try to do something heavy on the right, but there is no point at this point. It is literally just the last play for them of the game. Kicks it off. The Beastmen did not even try to get in position. Chaos just stayed where they were. Kicked it right into the center. Lizardmen are just going to do what they can in terms of injuring. You remember, against the Nurgle, on the very last turn like this, they killed the Nurgle star player. That was their last game, the last game they played, and now they're going to do the same. They're just going to get revenge and stomp on them. So Lizardmen now, as we know, are the sore loser team. The team that just injures them after losing the game, just stomps on their opponents as much as possible at the end. This is Blood Bowl at its finest, folks. Bitterness and anger. Alright, Skink picks it. Oh my god, he can't even pick up the ball. This is just a travesty for the Lizardmen. I feel just so sorry for them. Well, we'll have to see if they can bring it back next game, because that will end this one. Here we are, Beast Friends 2, Seattle Slithers 0, at the Beast Friends home field. Which didn't really help them. It was the Seattle Slither bad luck. In this one, Hoa of Despair was their MVP, which I think was last time, and Clawich Grimm's Shish was the Chaos Warrior, who was the MVP on the Chaos side. The Beast Friends had a 50% ball position, while the Seattle Slither only had for 18% of the time because they just could not pick up that ball. You can see just the Beast Friends just simply had it more often. and had more yards running. They did actually block the Beast Friends more, and it was because at a certain point Seattle Slither was just attacking them as much as they possibly could. But they still took more casualties, so it was just quality over quantity. Beast Friends are kind of tough that way, especially when they are blitzing. And the Beast Friends got more of the experience points than Seattle Slither, which is going to make it harder for Seattle Slither to catch up. That is going to be tough for them, but that's it for us here. Thank you all for watching. Subscribe to continue to see these series. I hope you're enjoying it, and happy gaming, everybody.